Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, thank you. And Kevin Porter Jr. has a new start with the Rockets. His game has been compared to James Harden's. Porter said, being a lefty, creating off the dribble, that extra swag with the step back, I couldn't ask for a better comparison, honestly. He's unguardable. And Porter Jr. should know, guys, he's the youngest ever to drop a 50-point double-double with assists.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovic. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Rockets. And the wings, Green and Tate. The pairing up front, Tice and Wood. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong. But it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
So the Rockets win the tip. To the paint, here's Wood. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wood's got the opening field goal of the game for Houston.
Boy, the court vision, the intelligence that John Wall is putting on display. This is great stuff.
Pass to Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced. And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools, so he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Free throw good, Wood. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Now here's Conley. 8 points his last outing, and he makes that one.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Tice throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Conley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Outside, Wall. Passes it to Tate. Goes back up. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's Wall with the drive. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Here's Wall following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Floats one up. Conley grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's the drive. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And after a down season in 2020 with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And your Clutch City Texans. Your Clutch City Texans.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. So Utah. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. MP comes in for Bogdanovich. Rudy Gay's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Now, here's Nwaba. Outside Gordon. The pass to Şengün. Some nice passing there by Houston. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Jazz leading by 3. MP outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Martin finds Gordon. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Here's Clarkson. MP passes to Gay. That one falls.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now here's Gordon. This game out, he had 14. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the first one goes.
Eric Gordon.
And Gordon drops them both. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. MP outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And not thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
The feed to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And a wide open look for MP. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
MP's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Gordon, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Down low, here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
How about the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell? 6'3", but boy, can he get off his feet.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Jazz lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that
at the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the...
Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Porter, David Nwaba out there with Martin, and there's Gordon, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. AGA hot off the presses. MP has agreed to a marketing partnership with Mobile One.
I mean, MP has so many followers. It's really going to help Mobile One reach new customers. Smart business decision on their part.
And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Now Porter following the three-point attempt by MP. Nwaba passes to Gordon, and it's blocked. Clarkson right side. And MP throws it down.
Assist goes to
powerful
Jordan
finish.
Clarkson.
That's the intensity MP brings, firing up his teammates.
Timeout called the Rockets. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach.
And that does it for the first half of play.
And the Radiant fans get a free t-shirt. Radiant fans.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though. He's checked in for Utah. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Free throw good, Conley.
What an athletic lineage for Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with MP. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. And Tate gets it to go. Tate's only got 7. Points. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. MP outside. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. And Tice throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Wall passes to Tate. Wall dishes to Green. Six on the shot clock. Here's Wood. Rebound by Mitchell.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Got that one up quick. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader. Comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Pass to Wall. And he drives in, and Wall with the slam.
That is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And great to see Wall beat a couple of major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Then for the Jazz, Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Poke loose. Now, here's Nwaba. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Sweet little floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
MP outside. 41 seconds left in the third. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Launches a 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Houston the other way. Porter in the corner. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got...
Jazz substitution.
.122 left in the fourth quarter. Wall looking it over. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, beautiful vision from one of the most athletic guards in the league. John Wall doing work.
Utah calls timeout. They're up by 2. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
City Texans.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Michael Conley.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way. Lighting MP's competitive fire. When the game gets close, he is dialed in.
The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. The forwards for them, Tate and Tice. And it's Wood in at the 5. It's the 5 for Houston right now. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Shot clock at 6. Wall passes to Tice. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to MP. With the fadeaway. That one, no good. And so it's Wall. He brings her up for the Houston Rockets. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Wood.
And that's a big shot for Wood when they needed it most. He's always been steady as a shooter, and now somebody you can trust in the clutch.
And the Jazz call time here. Mitchell against Green. 13 feet away. Yes!
Donovan Mitchell.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 2. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Conley against Wall. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Tip-off, Ghosty. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Kim, Bojack.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team. I am putting out Infernos, Burning Embers.
G.I. back to that one way. Where we at with it? 227. Get it. I'm making short-term goals, make the turn pros. Thought it was a diamond in the rough, just a lump of coal. Lil Joseph, he up the nose for his roll and them buffaloes. Custos, running through them, how you love it knows. Never told none of my bros, I be on the road, ducking patrol, coming through the toes, trying to keep it low. But Lord knows I need to shooting through the O. On 75, set the cruise controllers too slow. Give it to Taj, he gon' it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Cause every time it touch, it put me right back in the Super Bowl. No, this ain't quality, that was on my mama's stove with a I hit it with them ice chips and ramen noodle bowls.
The last time must come. Yeah. It's original.
Silly cause available free.
Hey yo, BBS is super froze. Coop ain't got no roof for those. My uncle and his partner, he got a. And lately I've been curving, but I get stupid chose. About to drop 1,000 in my. Them foreign cars, I'm bored with them. About to toss that to Lord and them. whip, I need a space coupe. And Doc dropping at DeLorean. Michael J. Fox jumping out. Michael J. Hop. Rappers can't drop. Rolex say I'm on my 8th watch. Waist stop, 7-figure. Still at the stove. On my deep dominoes in my Houston. Getting Papa Doe. My Dominicano about to. I don't trust the souls over the drove. Hit the county, I was in the hole with some black stones, solid foes. I'm checked in, less than Big Bunny, Rabbit John Dollar. I remember when I seen a rapper do a spot for 100 Crime Stoppers. I remember being on the run.
You can't keep jumping that high, man.
Says who?
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action.
Javonte Green.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce. Joining our broadcast tonight, WNBA champion and finals MVP, Candace Parker. Welcome, Candace.
Hey, BA. I appreciate it. Thanks for allowing me to be here today.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the 1. Well, Candace, the Bulls have churned through over a dozen head coaches since the Zen Master left. But they feel they now have the right fit with Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach.
Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Williams comes. In for Green. Jones, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Caruso. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. MP comes in for Bogdanovich. Gay's checked in for Ingles. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley.
It's critical that Ball keeps hitting the shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
Ball against Mitchell. MP right side. And that one's good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
White, good.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White. Not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Utah has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Mitchell against Ball. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
White, the pass to Ball. With the 10-footer. And there's another one for the Bulls.
More of of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell, the pass to MP. Pass to Gay. Back to MP. Jones with the block. They get it back, and it's Gay with the three.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
At the line for the Jazz, Rudy Gay. One shot.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay is the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
Now here's White. From deep three-point range. And so it's the Utah Jazz up 15 points as this quarter could... And Jordan Clarkson winning the Sixth Man of the Year in 2021.
It's been good for me. From day one, they told me to be myself.
Going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Green comes in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Jones. And it's Caruso in for Ball. So the Utah Five right now. They've got Joe Ingles. MP is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Conley in at the point.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
Chicago's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. White finds DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Bulls basketball.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
White, the pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. And again, Chicago, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Outside, Ingles. MP against Vucevic. Bogdanovic passes to MP. Ingles from outside. And they'll get another chance. MP outside. Back to Bogdanovic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And that one misses.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Well, Candace, always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast tonight.
It's an honor and privilege to sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Brian.
Outside Conley. To the inside. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Caruso. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Green finds DeRozan. And here's Ball to stop the drought. Drops in the three.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
MP outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Chicago has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. DeRozan against Gobert. Ball outside. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Caruso misses. And so it's Utah up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. making some changes. Bradley, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Green, and it's White in for Caruso. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Pinson, he's checked in for Gobert. MP comes in for Bogdanovic. Gay's checked in for Ingles. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Kobe White out there with ball. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Bradley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Ball outside. This one for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ball against Mitchell. Here's Pinson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Now Ball, 15 points in the game. With the floater. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Utah shooting about 42% in the third. MP outside. Again, Utah.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Pass the ball. Uncovered. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Mitchell, the pass to MP. Here he goes. Got it. MP's got 8.
I like that bucket from MP. He forces the issues and takes it right to the rack.
And so it's Utah, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's MP in at power forward.
Gotta love the confidence MP has. His coaches and teammates want him to take those fast shots.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic.
Substitution on the court.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Butler with the ball. Pass to MP. Here's O'Neal. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Outside, Williams. Count the basket.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
From deep, MP. He can't get that one to fall. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover, you know, it's been a lot. I feel like I'm starting to get it, and of course I have to learn.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
Come down, man.